Hello, hello, hello. You are much welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being interested. Lol with Liz, you're much welcome, sister. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes or so I can start right away. Yes, there is a topic. We have 2 people already. Please, if you join, kindly like the live stream and yeah, drop a question if you already know what I'm going to discuss about. I'll appreciate and I'll be more than happy to let you know what happened or anything about that. Otherwise, I hope all of you are fine. I hope all of you are all right. Yes, Stone Dax official. What's up, brother? What's up, Liz? Yes, please share the live stream with whoever you may think interested. Before I start, I'm going to just give it a few minutes and then I will start non-stop. I'll only come back to read the messages when I'm done. But yeah, were you physically hurt? No, I wasn't physically hurt because I was cooperative. I actually gave out everything they wanted, from all the phones, from my camera to the laptop to the wallet. And even when they put me on arrest to tell them the mobile money PIN, I told them the right PIN. I wasn't wise enough or quick to think I don't have to give a right PIN, given the fact that they were not going to withdraw the money right away. But I never thought they were not going to withdraw the money right there and then. So I wasn't physically fit. I mean, physically hit. Okay, I see we already have 7 people. What's up, brothers and sisters? Greetings from wherever you are. My name is Osi, the Born Child, and I appreciate. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming or being interested to know what really happened, why, how, when, or how, But before I even go deep, far away from what happened, please allow me to first take you back about a few months in this same year. It was in January on the 1st, as everybody was celebrating the New Year's Eve. I was also in the village with my mom. I remember those days were so good. I'd had good holidays with the children. We had made good videos, children, and the videos were also going good. People were loving it. Brothers and sisters in the diaspora were supporting. Big shout out to everybody that were even sending me money to do more of such videos. It wasn't at night. Then I could not see myself logged into the channel. I kept wondering, what is going on? What happened? Long story short, it came into my mind. I'd gotten an email warning me during the day that I'd done enough of the videos that were exposing the theories behind the pandemic. So it came to me and I was like, maybe this is now a warning, or maybe they are suspending my channel temporarily. Because I was logged out at the same time when I was uploading, I got struck. And I went to check my email. I found my YouTube channel that time that had 25,000 subscribers, about 2.5 million views. To be honest, it was all good. The channel was doing good, was so educative, was so informative. I had made lots of friends. I had connected with lots of brothers and sisters in the diaspora through that channel. My name had gone places in all communities, in all societies that have everybody with an African origin in one way or the other. So it was so that the channel was terminated. Guys, like I'm trying to take you slow up to the date, like up to now. So I was like, damn, this channel. Mind you, that time I had a video that was doing good. Actually, I had 4 videos at the same time. And to me, I think that's the reason why they had to come back, look through my channel. Because like one video that I'd made at an introduction ceremony in the village of my sister, and I'd explained how it is like during an introduction ceremony in Uganda, was taking off. It had gotten about 100,000 in a single day. And there is a video that I did of a traditional herb that helps improve manpower in men. That one too was doing very well. And there is a video about a African routine that was also exploding, and then a video when I was cooking with my mom. So 4 videos simultaneously were doing so all right. And actually, I was just waiting for the next morning to see how much I had made just that one day. That is when they took down the channel on the 1st of this year. So New Year's Eve found me sobbing. New Year's Eve found me cold. My mom too had picked interest in the channel because one of the subscribers used to support her, used to send her money, used to send her gifts, used to call her, and they all liked her vibe. They called her mom. She got sick. When I told her mom, the channel, I think it has been taken down. But that time I was strong. I thought I could appeal it. I tried to appeal, appeals after appeal, until I was like, okay, I'm not going to be appealing until I cannot appeal no more. Enough is enough. I stopped appealing. I just knew I have to move on. I opened the new email and tried to, okay, before we even go to this opening of the new channel, that same night, as I was still there trying to figure out what is going to happen next, in the morning, I slept with very bad news of the channel being taken down. Still there, I haven't figured out what is going to be next with the YouTube career because I'd actually picked interest. My landlord from town called and was like, hello, Osi, I don't know where you are. We had gone to the village because one, it was a holiday season. We had planned to spend the whole of the holiday season from the 22nd of December until 22nd of January. That was the target because one, there was a bit of chaos about elections in town, not want to be in town during that period. Secondly, I wanted to spend some time with the kids in the village, with my mom. And thirdly, there was a lot of things to do in the village. So like village was all in one, was vacation, was work, was like a runaway from the political chaos in town. And then my landlord calls and was like, it looks like you have been robbed. I was like, wait, be sure, please check, have I been robbed? Upon him checking, he realized that the door to the kitchen of my apartment was broken. How did they break? They broke the window to the kitchen and they enlarged the metal bars that are in the window. And I don't know if they use kids or it is adults or what technique, but then someone entered and opened it from inside. Then they opened the kitchen window and took whatsoever they could land their hands on. I drove very fast from the village, much as it was not yet time for me to come from the village, but then this was an emergency that needed emergency attention. In about 2 hours I was in town, I found the house was disorganized, left, right, center. It was disorganized upside down. They had checked everywhere. So like one day, the New Year's Eve at night, had lost a YouTube channel that had a fan base that I loved so much, that had become an income that was actually paying good than my permanent job, to be honest with you, because not to brag, but that YouTube channel once paid me money, like altogether, that I never made from my permanent job, like from my official job, what I call my official job. So I reached with all that frustration, only to come home to a broken house, everything thrown apart. I had a big TV that I loved, a smart TV. They had taken that iron box, they had gone into the bedroom and looked everywhere. Luckily, however, at that time, I wasn't in the house. There was nobody in the house. We was in the village, so they had all the time that they needed. Probably, I think what made that easy is I could blame it on the security. The apartment where I was did not have that much of a fence. Like, okay, it had the fence, but it did not have the wires up. It did not have a serious gate man. It also was really not in a very good location, apart from the fact that our apartment was good situated, but the neighborhood around was sketchy. I really could not trust that so much. So I could really not be imagined a lot when I was broken into. But then they took a lot of stuff. But however, the most important stuff to me was the cameras, the laptop, the cameras and the laptops basically, but I'd gone with those to the village. So they did not take no laptops, no cameras. They only took household things, the iron boxes, the TV. They took some of the cash that I left home as emergency. But all that was not really so attentional as this time now that I'm taking you to today. So then I had shot some videos and I had those on the hard disk. I opened up a new channel and I was like, let me upload these videos that I have in advance. What I do, I usually shoot a lot of videos in advance. In most cases, when you guys are watching my video, I've shot that video probably 3 months ago. And I have about 100 videos ahead because I do it like that to be able to do YouTube and at the same time do the rest of my businesses. So if I shoot for about a month non-stop, I shoot a lot of videos, collect all of those that I had on a hard disk, then edit in the morning or edit at night. And given the fact that I'm self-employed, then I balance some time to do the rest of the work for my clients. So I uploaded those videos that I had on the hard disk, but the vibe was really bad. I could not take it no more. When all the videos that I had shot on the hard disk got over, I did not have the morale to shoot more videos. My vibe was down because someone who had a channel that was in 25K subscribers in just 8 months, a channel that was monetized every morning, what I used to do is to refresh and see how much I'd made over the day. Now I'm starting afresh. To be honest, I lost the composition and decided to take a break. So I went off YouTube completely for about 3 weeks, but something kept calling me. People that had as subscribers but had turned into family all kept checking on me and see what was wrong. Fellow content creators would also give me the motivation, and at some time it is like a ghost in you. You feel like you're not doing something right. So what I had was, wait, how about if I do the same thing I'd done in the start? Because on the first channel, I'd taken on a road trip across the entire East Africa, much as that time it was different from this time. And it was a successful one. I'd get so much of the views from the road trip across East Africa, but connected, I felt it was work, but really not like work because it was much of a vacation. I was like, okay, I'll do a road trip across East Africa. I talked to a few friends to see who wants to tag along with me. But then we had a challenge. the pandemic had started. So many countries had locked its borders. So many countries had locked its entries. But because I was done with sit downs, I needed to do videos that I feel I love, or videos that really did not involve much. I was like, I'm going to do the road trip across to check at the transportation company that last time took me to Rwanda. I go to Mombasa, and I finished a trip that was going to take me to South Sudan, to Ethiopia, and then from Ethiopia, I go country by country up to South Africa, and then keep on traveling. But then I travel with videos in advance, like to be able to balance YouTube and then my other work. So it was kind of challenging, but then in the due process, I loved the challenge because I got to strike, to think hard, to think out of the box, or at sometimes even without the box. In that process, I was joined with Faith Kindhearted, who I was mentoring before. She used to be a content contributor on my channel. Every time there was a topic to discuss in the Asian community, you guys remember when I used to post those videos, like life of Africans or African descents in the diaspora, like in Turkey, in whatsoever. Faith Kindhearted used to be one of the content contributors on that old YouTube channel. So she was like, oh, I'm also coming back to home. I'm coming for a holiday. So if you are going for that road trip, it could be good. I'll be happy to tag along with my mentor. And then I also want to start a channel, probably if it works, you know, it doesn't hurt to add it on some of the stuff that I do. And in exchange, like to mentoring me, you help me here and there, like we see how it goes. We had a plan to go like about 5 people, but it was only Faith Kindhearted that made it. So we started our journey. We tried to go to Rwanda as much as we could. It failed. Like to go to Rwanda by road. We went to all the bus companies and they were not operating. And the only option was to fly. So the road trip across East Africa, the theory had died before it even existed, but we was determined. I checked on the internet all means to see how I can get affordable tickets. And then I got a ticket, a very good deal by Kenya Airways. It's not a sponsored video, not in any way, but I'm just saying someone could be interested. If you're interested to know how you can travel very cheap, I'm down to help. Like always, just hit me in the inbox anytime when you can. So, excuse me. So we got that big deal. We flew to Rwanda. It was very challenging to enter Rwanda then, due to the fact that Rwanda is one of those countries that have raised the bar when it comes to COVID. It was super expensive. And then we reached Rwanda. We delayed to go do the exit COVID. We delayed again. Then Kenyan Airways also delayed again. People, we had gone to Rwanda and the plan was to spend there 5 days. It ended up being 17 days. However, the whole experience was good for the fact that as a traveler, you just have to travel with an open heart and an open mind. So when Rwanda, and now trying to think, we had made a budget. The budget was showing that no, according to how much you have spent, it means you have already spent money that was supposed to be spent in 2 countries. And now if you go to Burundi, then one of the countries has to be foregone, or you have to now go into the sources and fetch for some more income. So upon going to check if the border between Rwanda and Burundi was open, we found that border too was closed, and the option was still to use the airline. So going to check which airline was available to go to Burundi, we found it was cheaper to fly from Rwanda, from Kigali International Airport to Dar es Salaam, to Julius Nyerere, than to fly to the next country just on the border. So it was like, okay, then we just have to go to Tanzania. Tanzania, where we met, it was all a vibe. From Tanzania, we made videos, we visited the whole city. Like I redid everything had not done on the previous travel. And then from there, we went to Zanzibar. Like, it was a challenge too, because we went to Zanzibar during a Ramadan, and also we went to Zanzibar on a rainy season. But regardless, Zanzibar remains Zanzibar. It was a vibe. The friends. From there is when I was even made a Masai. I was given a Masai name. My name was Lamnek. I'd shot videos about all those experiences. Let me pause off on there and not tell you what happened in Zanzibar, because that was what I was about to post. The videos had reached Zanzibar. So we come back from Zanzibar, we do Dar es Salaam again, travel and go to Moshi, where I met a long time brother, the African Wolf King. We vibed. That is where I also met Rome with Suresh. Yes, the Indian gentleman who travels for free just by hitchhiking. And then the experience traveling during the pandemic and crossing the Namanga border. That one that I told you, that to tell you how we crossed, is unless I first kill you. And then boom, I reached Kenya. Like, I had videos, but I was forced to first pause all the videos and start posting Kenya, because the vibe, the hospitality, the welcome in Kenya was on another level. Like, Kenyans had taken it also to an extreme. So long story short, I stay about 21 days in Kenya and then go back home because work was calling and I'd run out of cash. At that time, I'd already separated with Faith, kind-hearted, who had gotten tired over the in the way, and also I'd also run out of cash, so she had to go home and prepare, organize some cash. So now I am back in Uganda, guys. Like, I'm broadcasting this from Uganda. I'd been in Uganda. Shortly after I'd arrived, that is when they locked us up. But for the fact that I do 90% of my work on internet, it was a concern that we were locked, but not really so much, because I knew I was going to be busy. By the time I came back to Uganda, I had about 130 videos. I'd posted so far something like 50 videos. That is an alarm, actually. That we have installed an alarm here. So I had a lot of videos. So I'm here in Uganda. We're in a lockdown. You can't really move freely as it used to be. It is not like the same as always. Lockdown continues to frustrate people. That's what I think. But either way, for me, I'm home trying to work, trying to post videos every day. I have been uploading every day because I had the videos on the hard disk. So here comes one terrible night, and that is probably why you all are here. It was on the night of the 11th, around 2:55 in the night. I was still awake. Guys, I'm a light sleeper. And then again, at night, usually the internet is very good and it is always very quiet. So I prefer being awake at night. I do much of the editing at night. I do much of the internet work at night. So I was awake, though this time I was not working. Apparently, during this lockdown in Uganda, I've been with this addiction of watching documentaries, because I've been thinking on to changing the kind of videos that I do. And I was watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube. That is how I learn most of my work. I learned from the University of YouTube. So I was watching a documentary about the Congo, because I have plans of going to the Congo, when I heard the dogs barking in the neighborhood. I was like, okay, maybe the dogs are fighting, maybe they're having a misunderstanding. But the dogs kept barking until I was like, wait, why are they barking non-stop? I went and moved the curtain a little bit and tried to peep in the window to look. Like, my apartment is on the first floor, like it is above. To look over the fence, I saw in the neighborhood there was a group of about 9 men who you could not recognize, because I was watching them from above. I was only seeing the capes, but there were many on the behind the gate of my fence. Well, it did not click into my mind that something was maybe going on. But the dogs were not stopping. And then, as I was still looking through the window, I saw one guy coming within the fence and going to that behind gate, like the emergency gate of the fence, and he opened the gate. Now, what I thought in my head was like, maybe these are people around this community. There is some misunderstanding, so they are going to check our compound. Now, these guys now enter, about 9 of them. It is now, after tomorrow, like I'm taking you bit by bit. One of them had cut the fence from a place where I could not see that time and had come inside. That is who opened for the rest. And others actually remained outside. So the one who cut the fence, they all come in the sides of the house where I could not see no more. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? But now, as soon as they reached the front, like the main compound where we park the cars, one of the cars made an alarm. One of the neighbors had just brought in a new car, a brand new car. It was a Ford Explorer. So I think they tried to open it, so it made sound. When it made sounds, I still was not so sure what is going on because I just knew either way this is a new car in the compound. That's why it made sound, it made alarm. And then as soon as I had the alarm, I don't know how they did, the alarm stopped. I had glasses breaking. Like our apartment is an apartment that has a gate that takes you through the corridors that take you to the staircases that go separating to the apartments. I had that gate, glasses breaking. That is when it clicked into my mind, oh, hold on, maybe they are breaking. But then it does not come into my mind that they are breaking, they will even break into my apartment. Now, that is when I jump off the bed because I was kneeling on the bed. That is where I was peeping from in the window. I jump off the bed, put on a reasonable trouser. And I get to think, maybe they are going to rob one of the neighbors. As I'm just there, I get my phone, try to call one of the neighbors to let him know that, hey guys, we've been attacked. Try to call him, his phone was not going through. Now that I know, he was also trying to call other people that could probably rescue us or rescue him. He was also calling the police. Before I'd even finished that phone call that did not go through, I had one kick, like someone was opening a soda bottle. Poof! Once! And the door, a metallic strong door to the sitting room, was broken. In no second, the door from the sitting room that goes to the corridor that takes you to the bedrooms of my apartment, poof, still as quick and so smooth and swift, like someone is opening a soda bottle. It was also broken. Now I'm in the bedroom, stranded, no shirt, just in a simple boxer, and I shout because then I'd known we're really under attack. Basajja mwagala chi? I shouted, like literal meaning, guys, what do you want? These guys were not even trying to walk in silence. Were not even trying to break into in silence. They were talking loudly. There were many that were outside. There were many that had entered the old estate. You could feel the vibration and the background noises that they are everywhere. I have an office chair. I got that office chair. Now it is remaining one door to my bedroom. And I was like, come what may, I'm going to die with someone. I'm going to hit someone with this office chair on the head. But still I was hearing noises in the background that could tell this is not one person. And then I knew if I fight hard, I may die. This is a battle that I'm going to start, but probably I may not win it. I put down the chair and then I got some knowledge. I had a laptop, like I told you, I work at night, I work at home, some of the stuff. I had a laptop. You know, you leave your laptop. Sometimes we go to bed when we're exporting a video or when we are trying to upload a video that you're going to post for later reference. So, long story short, as soon as I'm done with that, boom, one kick to my door. But then, before they kicked, sorry to take you quick there, I got my laptop. I had also had this laptop that night and threw them down the bed. And also got my camera, the big camera that has a stand, and threw it, just throwing. Whatever happens, if they get bad, I'll maybe just repair, but at least I have the items. So very kindly hearted this laptop, this one that I'm using right now, that she has borrowed me to go live with, is slim, very portable. It slid very far into the bed. And also the camera went very far. But my ESA camera, my ESA laptop, has rubbers beneath it that does not allow it to slide. So I threw it, but I did not throw it far enough. So when these guys broke in, first thing they did upon entering, 3 in the bedroom, to cock, he wanted to slap me with a panger. They had pangers, new pangers that even had labels. You could tell that these pangers were bought in a supermarket. They had clovers. For those of you that have ever been to a construction site or ever constructed house, clovers, new clovers, and these big pliers that are used in welding on construction sites to cut metal, like big ones, the giant ones that don't miss. And one had a pistol. So upon entering, where is the money? Where is the laptop? Where is the cameras? Very hungry and very tough. But remember, I had the phone. I was trying to call my neighbor and it was still lighting. I just handed over the phone like this, the guy who had cocked the panga slap to hit it with me. I cocked and gave it straight away. And then they said, where is the money? Where is the other phones? So they checked around. How they do it, as soon as they enter, one guy right away starts checking everything. Starts from the trouser that had the belt, because they know that trouser that has a belt is the same trouser where they will find the wallet. Or if they don't, they know the obvious places. They of course check the mattress. They of course check the wardrobes. They check around there. And remember, given the fact that they come to you unaware, they find you way steps behind them. So one guy, just as he was walking, had not thrown the laptop far away. He saw my laptop and told the other, here's the laptop, I have seen it. Then the guy checked, there's my laptop bag. That is where the GoPro was. So he saw the laptop bag. Those are the sum of the things they check as a fact. So he checked, he landed on the GoPro. I saw the guy putting the GoPro in the bag he had. He had a cross bag like this and put the GoPro. Actually, he opened the case for the GoPro, got only the GoPro from the case and threw it like this. And I had him throwing my hat down. How I loved that GoPro. That GoPro, I don't know, used it on that trip. How swift, how smooth that GoPro was. I saw him putting it. And I saw him picking my laptop down, putting it still in that cross bag. And now he got my wallet. I had 140,000 Ugandan shillings. That is about $40. When he checked my wallet, of course he did not count, but it was easy to know it is less money according to them, because it was 50,000 2 notes and 20,000 2 notes. Easy to tell, just 4 notes, summing up to $40. The guy got super angry and mad. How do you have only this amount of money when you're sleeping in such an apartment? This is a rich neighborhood. This is a lie. Where is the rest of the money? Like, he had given me the money to keep. And that is when he got mad, like the pistol on my head and then a panga on my neck, and was like, where is the rest of the money? I know you have more money than this. Where is the money? Guys, like at that point, I was super scared. If I'd not paid before, I could have paid in my pants. I was not thinking. It was all so quick that they told me, where is the rest of the money? Or we're going to shoot you, or we're going to cut you. And I was like, the rest of the money is on mobile money. It is on my phone. And that is when it was like, okay, what is the mobile money pin? What is the mobile money pin? Like, we have no time. I said the mobile money pin. To be honest, I said just exactly the right pin. I could not think of anything else. And he threw back the phone. That is when I was like, maybe I could have said the wrong pin because I didn't know they were not going to put the pin right away. But anyway, that is a sup. So now they look around. Guy sees my hard disk because I'd left the hard disk on the table where I'd pulled the laptops, and the hard disk was there. He picks the hard disk. He picks my other phone. I have an iPhone that also sometimes shoot with. I had that. He picked that. Now he has collected all the phones. He has the camera. He has the laptop. He has taken the money from the wallet. He has taken some few stuff that I don't know where he was even taking. The others are checking around, shouting, all confusing my head. I felt like I was even going crazy. And now they have also taken the pin. And then they tell us, lie down, now you can go to bed, start dreaming right now. They ran out. As soon as they had run out, I could not even contemplate or compose it together. My mind is trying to add it up, like, what just happened? I started hearing sounds of other neighbors crying, screaming, help us, there, another one is over there, another one. Like, our landlord was shouting, our neighbor down was shouting, the whole neighborhood was shouting. That is when I know it was not actually only me. They had not only robbed me, they had robbed the entire building that has 6 apartments, apart from one apartment. So as a man, I was like, okay, what come may, if people are outside, because the landlord had called the police and had also called some of his homies on the village that had come to rescue. I was like, now this is the time to run out and also do something. I'm not just going to behave like a fool. I go down, I found people, a lot of them, villagers, all complaining. They were just at my home. For me, I'm just a chapati guy. They ate my chapatis. We start looking around. Some of them start to hide. Like one of the rescuers, these people who came to rescue us, had cut one of the thieves, the thugs, in the back. They cut also one, they cut his arm, and another one, they hit him with a very strong metal in the back. Those got serious injuries. But specifically for the one that had blood, we could trace where he passed, where the blood was going, and the guys were really about to get to him. That is when the police came in. As soon as the police came, poo, 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 they hit bullets, and then we all got disorganized. At that point, you could not tell who is a robber, who is a villager, who is a victim. But when the police hit, now the robbers threw some of the heavy items they had stolen, like the TVs, basically the TVs. But before we even go there, like, let me tell you guys, these guys were so smooth, were so confident, and were so professional, if that is the right term to mean what they did. Because we had metallic doors. We have metallic doors all over, apart from the bedroom doors. But they were hitting once. I did not hear a single door that they were hit like twice. Poo. No, they were only hitting tap once, and the door opens, like whatsoever from wherever it has opened. Once, not the gate, not the door that goes to the bedroom, any bedroom, not the door that was the sitting room. And they had distributed their work evenly. The one who was breaking doors to each apartment, his job was only to break the door. He breaks the door. As soon as he has finished breaking the door, 3 guys enter the apartment. Now, there are those that were takers. These ones who just transport whatever has been stolen outside. There were those that remained outside. I don't know why they remained outside, but I remember I saw them when I was peeping in the window. Now, there are those who are experts in unpacking out TVs. You see a giant 55-inch TV that is in the wall. You can come to somebody's home and be like, okay, I have given you that TV, and probably you can even fail to crack it off the wall. But these guys cracked out all the TVs in the apartment. I'm saying this took about 10 minutes. In just that time span, they plucked out all the TVs. Well, now we go back to the time when the villagers are trying to look for the guy who was cut, was bleeding seriously, and then police comes, shoots bullets, and then villagers scatter around. The police tells everybody to go back inside. Okay, we have come. It's now time to do our job. And the police starts to look around. About 5 minutes, they come back to us and tell us, we are sorry. We unfortunate. The thugs have all escaped. Oh man, this was now the most heartbreaking statement. Over 25, if you could feel in the background. Well, nobody knows exactly the number, but a lot of them. To tell us you have not caught not one, not even the ones that have been injured, yet the villagers had responded. Anyway, we were not in position to doubt the police. That is when everything starts. Now the video that I posted the other day, that is when now I go back to the room to see what survived. Going back to the room, that is when I noticed they did not see my big camera and they did not see Faith Kind-Hearted's small laptop because it had slid far away. And the camera, because I threw it with the tripod on, the camera went inside and the tripod was the one that they were seeing. So probably they saw a tripod, man, maybe just thought it's a stool. So that is when I picked that camera and started recording everything on the scene from the video that you watched. So guys, we're all there from how you saw the video. From then, a lot of people have been contacting me. Right now, I'm telling you, I went to check. I found altogether they had gone away with 140,000. That is nothing. Yes, it is really nothing compared to life for the fact that I was on arrest. I checked, they had taken the GoPro Hero 9. Content creators know this. Like, it is by far at this point, every content creator, like travel content creators' dream camera. How easy, how portable it is, and how smooth, easy to use. They are taking that camera, they are taking my laptop. Okay, a loss comes and you really don't have to cry over spilled milk. But now they are taking my hard disk. On this hard disk contained 2.5 months of hard work, 2.5 months of non-stop planning, non-stop traveling, non-stop shooting. All my videos from the trip, the ones that I posted, you keep those for reference in case you're doing a video and you're referring, like when I was in Zanzibar, you bring a clip. All the old videos, all the videos that are not posted were on that hard disk. All the videos from the old channel, clips that I'd kept for reference, were on hard disk. So I'd lost all those videos on that hard disk. And I know for a fact that if a thug, a robber, takes something, they don't even value what is on that item. Because now, like the hard disk, how much can a thief get from it? Probably something like $30 if he gets a very good customer. But to me, that hard disk was about thousands and thousands in cash, like was priceless. The videos, all my softwares that I'd collected from 2017. I have some other jobs that I do. As a man, you really don't have to rely on one income, much as YouTube was paying before, but I have things that I do. Now, all my templates, all my contacts, all my accounts were on a laptop that they took. Some of the accounts had spent about 5 years without ever logging out because they are in a permanent laptop, a laptop that I do not even share with anybody. So, like, I just protect the laptop itself with the password and everything. Every time I come back, I log in, do my work, and log out. I mean, like, shut down the computer, and everything is boom. Now they have taken that. They have taken both my phones, my Android and my iPhone. Damn. At this time, this is the type of phone I have. For those of you guys that sent me lots of messages, now this is my phone. And actually had no cash at all. A big shout out. Faith Kind-Hearted gave me some money. That is the money I used to buy. This is the cheapest phone on the market. Someone who had phones that are worth a million Ugandan shillings and 1.5 million shillings. The two phones I had, if you compile them, the iPhone and the Android. Now this is what I have. Well, that is no issue. But now the challenge has been logging back. You need to log back. You need to move on with life. But where to start with? My biggest challenge has been they took my identifications. I don't know where they took them. But now coming back to what I think, how these guys do their stuff. When they rob a property, they throw some exhibits, I should say, because when we chased them here, we got a shot. We asked everybody if that shirt belonged to anyone, and everybody was like, it doesn't. A bag. So there's a possibility they can steal your passport, your national ID. They can steal anything that is so personal and labeled you and throw it on another crime scene, such that next time authorities, police, or the flying squad whatsoever is doing investigations, they will find your passport and you will be the first suspect. Like, guys, I've had very, very big trouble. It took me 2 days to figure out how to get a SIM card, how to connect back, to the extent that they are destroying all the phones on the entire apartment. I had no way of contacting customer care to tell them that my phone has been robbed. If possible, please block that account. It was until later on that we found one of the phones in the house. Probably that is when they had even withdrawn the money. Like, by the time I got my SIM card back, they had withdrawn the money. It tells you how professional the guys were, because they put me on pang arrest and then arrest. And then I said the PIN code. I did not see nobody writing or noting down. The chaos was a lot, shout, noising, some people crying. But the guys managed to master the PIN code. They withdrew the money. So my biggest challenge has been getting back connection. I am now back on air. Good thing this phone has a camera, yes, but you don't want to be taken a picture or a photo with this camera. But either way, it communicates. The only way now is to reach me through direct phone. Now, when I got this Faith Kind-Hearted laptop, I installed an application called BlueStacks. BlueStacks is like having a phone. As long as you can get notification, that is where I installed WhatsApp. So for you who have seen me sending you WhatsApp messages or me posting WhatsApp statuses, I've used an application called BlueStacks on a laptop. But otherwise, this is my phone. I have no identifications. To brothers that have been calling me back to the countries, so we start again, like Brother Mwakazi. I have no identifications for now. My biggest concern now is to how to get the documents. Probably they might have been thrown somewhere or mixed within other items or taken just to be thrown on another crime scene. So that is it. Reason why I made this live stream, because the matters are under investigations. Like I've told you, we have been to all offices because this was a big organized robbery. So it caught attention of a lot of government bodies, government security bodies. I have seen many guns with people without uniform in our compound for the past 3 days, like I've never seen. I've seen guns, I've seen police cars in this compound like I've never seen. So the investigation is going on. Who knows, maybe. But if you go to the police, you find a lot of old files and then lose hope. You'll be like, will justice ever be prevailed? And then everybody is wondering, we are in a lockdown. By 7, everybody is supposed to be in. Actually, how could a big group of people, if one person, if you walk by 9, you get arrested, you actually get taken to the police. How could a big group like that come from wherever they came from, reached the society, the community, had the audacity to come in without even trying to hide, to have the time to rob not one house, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but more than that, and then be able to run away? Where did they run to? Those are all the questions, everything that is puzzling our heads. A lot of us are really traumatized. Like for me, I was lucky. I was not hit. I did not get any harm because I cooperated. The moment the guy cocked a panga slap, I gave him the phone and asked them, what do you want? And was like, okay, I'm going to give all that to you. Please don't do any harm. So I gave them everything that they expected. Even when they were disappointed with the money they found in the wallet, I gave them the mobile money pin. But they did all the dirty to people who resisted. When I say dirty, I believe everybody watching this is above 18. Things that I cannot say right now to give respect the people that they did them to. Ladies, some of them that tried to resist, like one of the people, like it was very bad. You can lose whatsoever materialistic, but now the experience it leaves you with. Guys stole face masks. They even ate breads and bananas at the neighborhood. Like these were determined thugs, very determined. So that is it so far, guys. Now I'm going to be reading through. I've not been reading, so I could tell the story straight. Now let me see if anybody has a question. I'll answer that straight. So Lord with Liz was like, hi OC, and told me, oh, no problem. And Stone Dax was, hi bro. Stone Dax, greetings brother. I hope everything is all right that side. Lord with Liz, we are physically hurt. No, I wasn't. And Kenneth Ngaria was, sorry bro. Thanks bro. Joy Echep, hi host. Hi Joy, hope you are fine. And probably, like, guys, please let me know where you are watching from. And one thing, it's just so unfortunate that I used this direct live stream from YouTube. If I was on StreamYard, I could host one of you. If you have ever gone through this experience, kindly tell me, how did you cope with it? Or how was it? Like, how was your story even? So, lol, the network is kinderbrare, but the audio is better. Oh yeah, like my image is not really a matter, but the story. Thumbs up. Hey OC, greetings to Mami Q. Connie Kenneth, hi, I am sorry. It's okay, sister. Anything comes as a challenge. Like this year really has been challenging to me. But then I look into the challenges and remember, God does not give you challenges you cannot handle. I believe He's setting me for something big, something really big. And big shout out and big thanks to everyone that has reached out to me. Guys that tried to reach out to me, the moment I did that post on my community tab and went off completely, like guys kept trying to reach the people that they know that know me. Like big shout out to you, big shout out. Today I was trying to scroll through our YouTube, our group YouTube, the Ugandan YouTubers. Big shout out to all of the brothers and sisters in the group. I've seen like you were really concerned, but hey, I'm okay. Like I'm okay physically. I just have nothing, like nothing. I managed to save one camera, but I have a camera. I just have a camera, like a camera that has a 16 GB, a 16 GB memory card. Just the camera. I have nothing. Like if I shoot a video with a big camera, and I'm not used to shooting with big cameras unless you just do interviews. So if you shoot a video, you have nowhere to edit it from. Like I have no phone, I have no laptop. This laptop I'm using over here is Faith Kindhearted's laptop. Thank you so much, Faith Kindhearted, for lending me this laptop so I can communicate with my people. And Brenda Akatama, internet banange. Yeah, like the internet, Ugandan internet, you know. Hi, it's Moana Nabs. Hello, guys. Greetings, sister. Greetings, Nabs. It's Moana. I'm sorry for what you passed through, and all will be well. God will provide. Amen. That is really what I'm looking forward for at this point. Hey everyone here. Welcome, please, Mami Chu. And Joy was like, hello, Nabs. And hi, Nabs. Also, Moana. Let's give the video a thumbs up. Yes, guys, please give the video a thumbs up. And also, if probably you can share it, let's give the video a thumbs up for sure. Hi, Joy. Hi, Moana. Yes, lol with Liz. Sorry, bro. Hi, Brenda. Mami Chu. So sorry, Osi, but try to be strong. Yes, I am strong. That is what they call being a man. Yeah, you can always fall, but how do you bounce back? I've already started laying strategies. I'd thought of going off for quite a period of time until I've set back all the businesses. But if I'm to go off, I'm just going off temporarily for the time when I'll have no laptop or phone to edit with. Because to be honest, it's a no lie. I just came back from the trip. It's a lockdown. It's not like I had cash, a pile of cash on my account. Yes, that is no shame. I had no cash. Like when they took the cash I had on the phone and the little upkeep in the wallet, that was all. I know so many of you can also relate. Not all of us, like not so many times we have like millions in the account, like they have stolen me or robbed me. Let me just go buy a new phone, a new laptop, new camera, maybe. Let me just go withdraw like and set everything back right away. Yeah, you just need some time to see how to deal with things. And then they also took my Stanbic Bank ATM card. I've not seen that. You know, I have no way like to start. If I'm good Stanbic Bank, I have no ATM card. I have no identity. I have no way to claim. Like some things they do, and it's not even robbery. You think of it, and you're like, why was this like that? Life with Jackson and Gina liked. Like, stay strong, bro. Thank you. Jackson and Gina. It's Moana. Hi, Liam. And Liam was like, hey, Moana. Are we all good? I still remember your IGTV video showing your empty house. Yes. Like, Naps, I put down that video because every time I looked at it, it was reminding me of the bad memories, and I did not want to keep so much of a negative vibe. So I put it down either when I was like, okay, it's time to move on. When I was like, now it's going to the road trip across East Africa, I'm going to start again. I put down all those bad vibes. Probably I may put down this live stream later on, but I had to do this, much as we have been regulated not to go very far away because the police is doing its investigations, and not to say so many things. Like, tell you something. I was put on gunpoint and a panga when they were asking for my mobile money PIN. But when I was giving a statement, every time I could mention a gun, the policemen were telling me, but that was a fake gun. That was a fake gun. I don't know if it was a fake gun or if it was a real gun, but I know something that looks like a gun was put on my head, and the person who put it on my head was ready to shoot if I told it was a real gun. So I gave him what he wanted, so he did not shoot, but he just said, that was a fake gun. So if it was a fake gun whatsoever, what's the difference? So such stuff. So I just did this live stream whatsoever because this is my life. This is what I subscribe to. Like, my life is in cameras. So that sucks, Banange, Branda Katama. This is really heartbreaking, and theft is becoming more dangerous since people are not working. Yes, you are right. You are right. People, like, before they robbed here, we had heard from the news about a mile from our village that robbed a Chinese enterprise and went away with about 200 million Ugandan shillings. When they came to our compound, to our estate, should I call it like that? Okay, it looks like a rich neighborhood. I don't know if we are rich, but it looks like. They were so disappointed with everyone they robbed or they broke into and found with less than they expected. For example, me, when the guy saw I only had 140 in my wallet, he got super disappointed. Oh my God. You could have seen his voice. You could have seen his body language. You cannot have only 140,000 in the wallet. How do you live in such a neighborhood, in such an apartment with just 140,000? One of the neighbors, now this is also what puzzles us. One of the neighbors had 50,000. 50,000 is something like $15, something like that in the wallet. And when they opened the wallet to see 50,000, they beat this gentleman. I know he will tell his grandmother about this or his grandchildren about that beating. How do you have 50,000 Ugandan shillings and you live in this kind of house? Now, this is where the puzzle came from. And you have 3 cars in the compound. How did they know he has 3 cars in the compound? We don't know. How did they know I have a camera, I have a laptop? We don't know, because when I shouted, Basanja Magarachi, they were like, we want your camera, we want your laptop, we want money, phones. So one saw this one was mentioning a lot of items and was like, actually we want everything. How they knew specifically what we had, how they knew we are rich, I really don't know who a rich person is. What they call rich, we don't know. So yeah. So, and Big Bro was like, okay, Big Bro, man, it's really shocking. Riam, Mamichu, Big Bro, hey. And Big Bro replied, praying for you. Nabs, Kambuze, when they delete the channel, does the money disappear too? Okay, Nabs, this is what I did. They deleted my channel. And they deleted it on the 1st. Remember, we used to get paid on the 21st. It means it was really a long way to the payment. So what I did, I first tried to appeal the channel. I actually I spammed the algorithm to claim for my channel. And until, like, these guys replied, they responded to all the emails I wrote that no way, we're not going to give you back the channel. Okay, that is when I resorted. At that month, I'd actually had good videos. And my payment for that December was good. Yeah, it was good. Let me remember, nothing to hide. How much was supposed to be my payment? My payment was for that month was 1,608 something. So I was like, okay, if at all I can try to get this money, be of an importance during this time when I'm not going to be having a YouTube channel. So now I tried to check through always. I read a lot of forums. Everyone was telling me they cannot give you back the money because the channel where they collect the data from to export that data to the AdSense account no more, and it was actually understandable. What was hurting me is for the fact that they had claimed some videos were attacking or exposing the COVID theories, but now I had clean videos. And then again, those same videos that were saying were the reason for the termination of the channel are videos that they had processed, videos that they had seen themselves, and videos that had been monetized all the way, like videos that were even making money. So it was all not making or adding up, but either way, it was a new thing. We had to comply with that. So I remember I posted in the Ugandan YouTubers WhatsApp group, and so many people were also like that until Dennis Duke did his own research. Duke wrote to me and told me, keep noticing them. They will have to pay you the money because that money is already tiled. Is it tiled? What is the English even? Like is already piled. It's because YouTube pays a month before. Like they don't pay you the same month that you are in. So I kept noticing them. Like Dennis Duke, thank you so much. You did the role. Like every time you could check on me, guy, check on the AdSense, check on them, and also Rek and Babazi, thank you so much. You also kept on checking on me for that. And then, yo guys, it reached on the 21st. I'd actually even forgotten. I'd moved on with life. Rek called me and was like, oh, see, have you checked your AdSense? Only to go check, they paid me. So what happens to the money? I don't know if my case was exceptional, but they paid me. Big shout out to everybody that did whatever they did in advising me, and also some of the guys that I got as a team to spam the algorithm with lots of emails that, okay, we have now agreed, we don't need the channel no more. Yes, but what about the money? Because the money was already made. Okay, Nabs, I was also wondering. So I hope you guys have answered that rightly. And Big Brother Uganda, you need to go to Nigeria or China, you get a traditional doctor. Guys, I'm someone who is so inspired by Bobby Wine. It's actually very fortunate that some people say I look like Bobby Wine. In one of Bobby Wine's lyrics, in one of the songs, he was like, I don't believe in magic, I don't believe in witchcraft and all superstition. I don't believe the money will come down from heaven. Like, I don't believe in witchcraft, much as I know it exists. I don't deal with the witchcraft and all superstitions whatsoever. In situation like this, I just think, okay, what next? And I've already started thinking of how to go on. It's Moana. I think you stay with the one in the bank. Okay. I thought we had better traditional doctors. Yo, and when you want to lose everything, I have a relative of mine who had made it in life. But as time she started going to the witch doctors, that is when I saw someone like losing it all until today, that she regrets ever making the first attempt. I don't know. Maybe you can come down and let us know if you ever will use witchcraft and it worked for you. But in this instance, these are material things. And even the everything that I lost, and I can start again. There's been a time when I had nothing and I stood again. For as long as I have this and I have this, basically, I know everything is possible again. So Moana, no, staying within a bank, it will inconvenience his system. Okay, brother, sorry, bro, but all will be fine. We need to start afresh. Yes, and big shout out to Big Brother Uganda. Bro has been taking me around in his car at no cost to go try to process until I was able to get my SIM card. Big shout out to you, Big Brother Uganda. Tondax, I'm back, man. Welcome back. Hi, Nabs. Derek, I'm around. Big bro, which doctors are in Tanzania? I actually hear that a lot. Even the fake witch doctors in Uganda use that as a catch. I am a witch doctor from Tanzania, so they can rip good and big. Okay. Hi, Big Brother Uganda. That is Nabs. Even here, we have Mama Fina and Kurana Maz, but he should try one in Nigeria. I trust her. Those thieves will bring all the things. If at all they could bring back any of the items they took from me, I wish they could bring back my hard disk. I wish they could bring back my memory card. I'd put a memory card in a flash. That memory card was 128 GBs. Like, those videos really, I had the positive energy with those videos, and a lot of my softwares and my templates in the laptop, my hard disk and the laptop. I know they could. I wish they could bring back the GoPro, because I know how much or where they even going to sell it. Not so many people use a GoPro. They can just think it's just a camera, yet it is inexpensive, leave alone the expensiveness of it, but it is a monster camera. Nabs are a long time dear. Nabs are a big bro, always complains he was deleted from the Ugandan YouTubers group. Probably you have a reply or an answer for him. Glorious event. Hi dear. Hi Glorious. Hello Joy HF. How is you? We need to collect some things for Osi the born child. I don't know really, guys. I'm kind of I don't know. Like, I don't know. How come I have never heard of Mr. Big Brother Uganda? Big Brother Uganda has been off for quite a period of time. And okay, to tell you too, we had shot some videos, charity videos with Big Brother Uganda for the days when I was back. So Big Brother Uganda, in one way or the other, is also a victim. His videos too were stolen on the hard disk. So I know somehow he's also so being there. Okay, hello and happy to see you are back. Thank you so much, Mama. I am back temporarily. I just came back to communicate. I know I may go off again because I have no way to edit or to bring back these videos. This is not my laptop. Yes, probably I'll need to get a phone in one of these days. I'm working on that. When I get a phone, I'll start with that. It's not about the equipment. It's about the determination. I know that. Elizabeth Nagatha, I'm telling you, we are fake because I'm one of those traditional doctors you're talking about. Come on. Nabs, I'm so scared listening to this. I can't imagine what you went through that night. It was a rough night. From then, I've not been able to sleep during the night. What I do, I try to get something to obstruct me throughout the night because any noise wakes me up, and every time I close my eyes, I get that imagination when the three guys entered the bedroom. I get it. So I sleep during the day, or I don't sleep until sleep takes me by surprise. It's going to take some time, basically. But either way, I'm also trying to be strong on my own because I don't want it to hit me so hard. This was so bad. A big shout out to you, Just a Click. Big shout out to brother. I know you're one of those guys that have really been trying to reach out to me, but I was nowhere to be found. Nabs, me, I'm even feeling chilly. This is scary, like a thriller movie. Oh God, glorious events. Yeah. Actually, how everything added up, like we were making statements at the police. And some people who were just listening in, someone asked, maybe you guys had windows. But the policeman, one of the policemen I trust, was like, what do you call those? These are professional robbers, thugs, armed robbers with bangers, crowbars, pliers, and guns. And you mention of those, these guys break bank safes. And you said those? These guys like can break into a guarded community with guns and exchange gun to gun. Like, what about us who are just laptop bags? We did not even have, the only weapon I had with me was an office chair, which I did not even use. So, it was really like a horror movie indeed. You have given it a name. Maxil Mina, hey bro, sorry I'm late. It's okay, brother. Better late than never. Jealous Fitness, greetings, bro. And yeah, you said you're sorry. I understand, it's okay. I swear thieves are getting so confident these days. Like Nabs, guys were very confident. It's like they knew everyone around. They distributed evenly, three per apartment at once. Those three are the ones who now invade the owner. Another person, his role is only to break doors. Another person, his role is to break out TV, and the line just taking those TVs. Like you could see items moving. All took about 10 minutes, but everyone had lost at least an item. But how did they know you had the cameras and laptops? I hope someone you know wasn't working with them. Personally, I'm not, being an internet person, means you're not really so much of a common person. You're always on computers or you're always on the move. I don't have friends that visit me at home. That is the first, because first and foremost, I'm rarely at home. But we know for a fact, or what we have in mind, there could have been someone who has been coming within the society for quite a period of time, and that person is the one who knew everything about, like they did the reconnaissance. Do you guys ever watch heist movies? How guys give it time, about months before they break in. They know exactly how long is it going to take the police to come. How long? What is the escape route? These guys knew all that, because in a blink of an eye, they all had disappeared. The only hope we had is when one of the rescuers had cut one in the back, and we are tracing the blood, and then police shot bullets, and everything got disorganized. Hagizowena, you are welcome, and said, hello, Jero's Fitness, sad story. I thieves of these days, even Kwarombu, you have less money. Mukama, hey! And at least you better have less, then they will just beat you. But if you have none, they will think you have hidden it. And then you are in deep trouble. Like deep trouble. Elizabeth, so we are now going to stay in slums. Like, I don't even know. Because, after this robbery, some of the advices I've got is like, maybe that place is not safe. Why don't you relocate? Okay, this is like breach of our security. But I've not seen a safe place like this. It's even funny I'm saying a safe place when I was robbed. There is a fence, a very tall fence, but thieves were able to climb that fence. On the fence, there is barbed wire, but thieves were able to cut that barbed wire, and one of them jumped in. There is a gate that is metallic, but they were able to open it from inside and entered in big numbers. We have a gateman, but they were able to go fast to the gateman and tie him hands from the back and the legs and make him say which of the apartments belongs to the owner of the house. Actually, they not just want to confirm if the owner is there. Is your boss up there? That is what they asked him. When you enter, like to reach my bedroom, you must have broken 5 doors. So for those of you that gave me advice to shift, I'm really trying to figure out where I'm going to shift to, because I've never lived in a place that has many doors, has many security, has lights on during the night like this. It only means the only place I can shift to right from here is maybe to the state house or maybe to the barracks. But as for now, okay, we have also done what we are supposed to do. If another robber comes in, if you're a robber over there and you're watching this, yes, something hot is waiting for you. I'll not say that because then I'll be a fool. Okay. The chapati guy, Bambi. Yo! Okay. The chapati guy was complaining, but in one of the houses, the thieves ate the bananas and the bread and drank the milk that was in the jerry can. To me, they even stole my face mask. I don't know if it is also expected to be a very expensive face mask, but I took my face mask. I've been looking for it too, and it's not there. Bambi chapati guy. But you can dream now after. Yeah, sleep and dream. Yo, that's what they says. Hi Nabs, Faith, Anila. And hi Faith, Maxil Mina, bro, hope you are fine. Yes, bro. Maxil Mina, thank you so much, bro. You have been trying to reach out to me until today that you checked to me. Like, bro, you really have a caring heart. Like, thanks. Hi Faith, I'm good, just sad, but what happened to our brother? It will be okay, inshallah. Inshallah. Like, of course, I'll be back stronger than before, and even now I have a challenge. I have to prove myself even stronger, and I'll be back. I'm going to set a little bit, if at all God wishes. It will be okay, Maxil Mina, bro. But regardless, we move. Yes, like the Swahili army, Tuma might songa mbele. We're moving forward. That's what up. Yes, a GoPro is my dream vlogging camera too. Yo, content creators know that. That is Nabsara. Elizabeth Nagasha. Ella, there is nothing else to do but to move. You're right. Glorious events. This is painful. As content creators, I understand the value of raw content and backup videos. Like when they put us into the lockdown, I knew I had nothing to worry. The only thing I had to worry about is to provide, but I'm not that extravagant person. I knew I could cope with that, but I knew I was sorted for videos that would take me for 3 months. So I was like, regardless of the lockdown, I'm gonna be home and do my videos. So just imagine now having none to post, and you think like, whoa, but as long as you're alive, you'll get back with even more. Don't despair. They stole, but they left you with the biggest thing, life. Thank you so much, Glorious Events. Thank you so much. I'm actually now going to be checking out all, like I look through back this when I get a laptop. I love to check on you guys, everybody, because the love itself is something that I'm surprised I have so many people that care about me like that. Like people that tried to contact me when I put back the WhatsApp, some messages have refused to come because probably they sent them when I'm offline and I've logged in with a new device, but I've received lots of WhatsApp messages. And when my phone went back online, people that took in time to call direct, thank you so much. I appreciate brothers in the diaspora. Some of you are even calling me like you've never talked to me, but you have been following my work. I appreciate. This has only given me zeal, determination to even come back stronger. Like when I come back, I'll come back in a new beat. I swear. That one, I swear. Faith Munange ndowoza he has to keep the rest of the money for emergency. Yo, everybody wants to keep the money for emergency. But these days, mobile monies are even easy to keep money than banks, because first we are in a lockdown. Secondly, we are not rich as some people think, like the robbers think. We do not have millions in the account. It's tough times, we've been traveling, we've not been working like serious work. So just even the little I had that was summing up to, the little I had was reasonable money. Like the money they got from my mobile money was reasonable money to me, because that is money that can pay somebody's rent for a year. That is money that can take someone throughout the year, the money they got from my mobile money. Even the money, like $40 to have it in the wallet, I know that is even somebody's rent for 2 months, or that is somebody's money for feeding or upkeep throughout the month. So nothing is really literal. Yeah, it's nothing really literal. Mwana, that day was our worst day ever, but teri kuzikiza. Yo, that was a very, very bad day. I understand when you say was the worst day, Faith and yes. You are so strong, Osi. God bless you and restore whatever you have lost sevenfold. Thanks, Nubs. Thank you so much. For those of you that don't know Nubs over here in the live stream, please go check her out. She is one sister that I had to contact the first time. So if I say she's one of the people that mentored, like, engineered this YouTube thing in Uganda, I'm right. Like I started watching Nabs Ara when I was far away in Qatar, and when I came, I wanted to meet her. She was always busy, but then we met. It was a good vibe when we did some content. So yo, Nabs Ara is a big deal. Please check her out. Glorious event. Take a photo with that camera for memory sake. Oh, by the way, I swear, Glorious, you have actually. It's too bad there is no memory card. It cannot take a picture with. Let me try to see. This is how it says. Oh man, like memory card removed. Use phone. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Let me use phone. Let me first take a selfie. Let me take a selfie for memory. I swear. Let me try to take a picture of myself. I swear this picture is goals. Yo, I've taken a picture with a smile. Yo, this is crazy. Rontino, sorry, brother, for the robbery. Jero's fitness, na Ugandan investigation. Wait, bro, we reached all the offices that they have taken us to for the statements. It's even disappointing. At this point, they told me to go take back a report. After putting back my SIM card, I noticed the money was withdrawn. So they told me to take for them a mini statement of the last 4 transactions to see where did the money go to or who withdrew the money. But I called the officer in charge the whole day. He has not picked. This is another day. He has not picked my call for me to give him details or for him to tell me where to find him. So, damn, you just have to be safe. You just have to pray to your maker to keep you safe. That is it. I swear. At this point, I know there is even no security at home that can keep you safe. There is no kind of door the robbers cannot break. They broke our doors. There's no door they hit twice. Once every door, like they are opening a Coca-Cola bottle. Like all of them, the guys were smooth. If I was admiring or inspiring to be a robber, I would say they inspire me. Oh no. Wait, was that in Uganda or somewhere else? It was in Uganda. I'd come back in Uganda. Yes. Some people are really confused with the fact that I was posting Zanzibar, but I had come back to Uganda. At some point on the trip, I could shoot 4 videos. So I could not post 4 videos in the day to be posting up to date. That's how videos compiled and ended up being far away when I'm posting videos from backwards. Were you in the house alone or see? No, we were 3 people in the house. Brother, my question is, do you need a traditional doctor? Because me, I'm here. Yes, bro, big brother Uganda, for as long as you're not going to tell me to give you any sacrifices or any of those superstitions like go and sleep outside for doing how many days, do this while naked, which question is that? It is okay. I came here and this is the kind of life we subscribe to. Rontino, he was in Uganda. We shall do something for you, bro. I don't know, bro, but I appreciate. Thank you so much, Jero's Fitness. And remember, we have a plan. We have a workout to do, but don't take me like Makazi did. Makazi sold to me a scam workout. I asked for a libido workout. He gave me a mountain climb workout. Damn, man. All that crap happened in Yugi where the row is not respected mostly. I don't know. Like, I don't know this time at this point where the row is respected or not. Mamichu, these guys left us with bad memories. Even Baby Q saw them when and she already started narrating the story. There was a baby in the house. Now, like, sure, mommy, sure, like it was a bad thing. Thanks, glorious event. But God is great. God is great all the time. Yes, whoever that you believe in, keep trusting, I swear. But the good thing they left us with alive, alhamdulillah. Glorious events. It's okay to take time off, not only to recover the equipment, but also heal emotionally from the trauma. Yeah, sure. It's all right. For the time being, I'm not just taking time off, or I'm not gonna be off for just being off. I'm trying to rebuild the templates of my other businesses because apparently my channel is not monetized. So even when I travel with cash, or even when I go throughout the day shooting, it's like I'm shooting for passion. Oh yes, in the future I know it will monetize and I'll make back the money. But for now, like I need to strategize again. For the accounts are lost in the laptop and the softwares, like that is what I'm going to do. And in the meantime, maybe I'll have gotten some help somewhere, or I'll have arranged for new gadgets. Then I'll come back in big. Mamichu, I saw you guys putting a panga on Osin because of the password. I started shouting. God will take you this. God will take you through this. Yes, brother. Maxi, yeah, you look like Bobby Wine, lol. Maxil Mina. Yo. One love, brother. Thanks, Jero. By the way, Jero, thank you so much. I appreciate. Thank you so much, Amito Mitra. Thank you so much. To mention but a few, I cannot read from now because I'm using the same gadget that I use for WhatsApp. Thank you guys that all sent me. Nabs Ara, Shidi Freestyler. Oh, I wish I had not started mentioning names because I'm going to offend people whose names I'm forgetting. But everyone from the Ugandan YouTubers WhatsApp group, those that I don't know, even those that we had even not spoken before, it is big. It has actually taught me something. This is one love for sure. For sure. It's okay, dear, but it wasn't very easy at all. Samuel, hey bro, what's up, Samuel, brother, all the way from Kenya. Perhaps God is still there for really. Mami Chu, yes, God really exists and will restore whatever you lost. I've also just heard of Big Brother Uganda. Yes, Big Brother Uganda also lost his videos on my hard disk. That is it. Inshallah, Nabs, I'm sorry for what happened, bro. African Wolf King, thank you, brother. You also reached out to me and tried to console me here and there, brother. That's good. Glorious events. Sorry, Mami Q. All is well. Stay strong. Faith. Here comes my favorite African Wolf King. Yo, Wolfie, man. Those dope videos, our videos we did in Moshi, man, were taken on the hard disk. Like that hard disk had a lot of content. Even if they're thinking that if they come when is still trip, oh, I've not gotten that. Ugandan YouTubers WhatsApp group is correcting something for you or see through Richard. I hope it can be of use in helping you get back as a content creator. We stand with you, man. Oh, by the way, I saw something going on. Okay, for now, I'll be waiting. My phone is on, like on direct call. This one does not go on WhatsApp, but once in a while, I'll be going on WhatsApp, or probably I'm going to, of course, find a way of being available. Yes, I'm going to find a way of being available. I may not only be making content, but I'll be available. I see you, Faith Anila. Today I'm using this account on Faith Kind-Hearted is Wolfie. Excuse me. I've gotten a Vista. Come. So this this is one of the victims who saw everything because she was in the house as well. But they threw her. The other side, they're throwing, I don't know. Say hello. Hello. Okay, bye. I'll come and see you, okay? I'll come and join you. Bye-bye. Thanks for checking on me. Okay. Yeah, working at home or live streaming at home, anything can happen. You get visitors, you get people checking on you randomly. and it is not professional at all. But either way, this is also a family matter. Lord, with the release today, okay. Hey, you are still live. I was away, but I'm back. Welcome back. Yes, I'm live. I've actually never talked this much and felt I did not say it all. Yes, I saw Faith name in direct and I knew it was you. Ha ha ha. Okay, you can change location. Sometimes it's good to explore. I'm always on the move, but I've also changed location. I came here, like you guys, I told you, I came here when I was robbed in January. So we left that location. I'm not robbed in the same location. I left that location. I'm now in a new location. But, you know, at this point, I don't even know. Maybe I'll consider that later on. But, you know, for now, how I see here, if they manage to break into here, nobody is safe, I swear. But we don't know what's wrong with us. Hey, just stay and you guys install cameras. Hey, Mbu, move on to State House or Barracks. You are funny. Okay, like, I'll not say, but we have done something upon our security. I'll just not expose that. The only person I am pitying is a petty thief who will come into these premises when he was even not the person who robbed us. That person is gonna be in deep, deep trouble because whoever we get our hands onto, even if nowadays don't want to sleep in a bed, somehow waiting for the robbers. Or see, you have made my day. You will have to send me that photo. I'll keep this photo, I swear. This photo, I'll even frame it, I swear. What I always tell Derek is that let's try to be strong. Maybe plans for us, cause always on our side. God is always actually on us. And Maximina, who is growing. She speaks English and she has never been to school. Otherwise, all my people, that is it. I think I have now updated you on everything, what happened. But nevertheless, I appreciate 1,000 times without mentioning names, because then I'll not finish them, to everybody that has been there for me, everybody that has checked on me, everybody that has done something. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. May God bless you. And until next time, I'll be coming back strong and big. I'll not disappoint. Thank you, and I pray this does not continue, because as it started on the 1st of January, it has repeated itself in the middle of the year. Like, I pray it doesn't come again, and I pray it doesn't happen to anyone else. And also, my advice is, if you ever get any alarm or something that triggers your other sense, please take it serious. Take your intuitions serious, because I had dogs barking, but I just thought dogs are just barking. I peeped in the window and saw a bunch of guys outside, even when they were entering. But in my mind, I just took it slightly and thought they were just guys having a disagreement. So they had come to sort that dispute in our compound. Had I taken serious action, like one of the neighbors who called the police and who called the locals, maybe I could have hid some of the belongings. Maybe I could have done something. Maybe I could even be quick. I could have done something, really something. So please take every alert serious. I love you so much, brothers and sisters. My name is Osi, the Born Child. And until next time, please, let's just listen, watch, enjoy, and learn. Bye-bye. I love you. Take care.